Hey guys, it's Kay and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're gonna finish up the last pages of my sketchbook together. So as you can see, there are still a couple of spreads left, about 1, 2, 3 double pages. So I thought, why not make a video where I finally wrap it up. This is just gonna be focused on drawing in the sketchbook, and once it's completely finished I will do a full sketchbook tour where we'll also talk about what I liked and disliked about it. I'm not totally sure what I will draw today, maybe some fan art, maybe a bit of anatomy practice. We will just see where it goes. So yeah, that's everything I have to say for now, so let's get started. Hey guys, VoiceOver K here. This video is a little random because I didn't plan out exactly what I wanted to draw or talk about. Honestly, I hadn't even planned on recording myself finishing the sketchbook, but here we are. So let's talk about the first sketch. Just to make it clear, everything I draw in my sketchbook is more like practice rather than a finished, polished piece. I see these pages more as exercises or experiment than actual illustrations. So for the first sketch, I decided to draw Deku from My Hero Academia because I wanted to do some fan art and also try out a dynamic pose. I had a bit of difficulty with the pose, and the hardest part for me was definitely his hair. I struggled a lot with that. I used a green colored pencil for the sketch because I wanted to bring some color into the pages, since most of my sketchbook is just black and white. Plus, my goal for the sketchbook was to use up old art supplies, so don't mind if some things look a bit random. By the way, I also drew Luffy the same day before recording the rest of the sketches. That one was more of a warm-up because I had to fill 4 double pages that day. I really like how the Luffy and Deku spread jumped out. The expressions came out nice and you can actually recognize both characters, which I'm really happy about. For the next spread, I decided to practice hand anatomy. It honestly felt like forever since I last drew hands, and I noticed that when I was struggling with Deku's hands on the previous page. With the first hand, I struggled a lot. It looks stiff and boxy, and I wasn't very happy with it. So I drew 3 different hand positions to practice more. The second hand felt a bit easier to draw, but I still have trouble with fingers. Mine often end up looking weird and not very finger-like. And afterwards I realized I made the fingers a bit too long, but at least it looks a bit better than my first attempt. For the third hand, I drew a fist. Yeah, I drew a fist, it's nothing special. That one was tough too, especially getting the palm and finger positions right. For the next sketch, I focused on anatomy and getting the pose correct. This time I used a blue colored pencil, and surprisingly this drawing went pretty smoothly. I didn't struggle much and felt more comfortable while sketching. Afterwards, I added some contrast with an orange colored pencil, which made the sketch pop out a little more. For the last hour page, I wanted to draw a more dynamic action pose. Throughout the sketchbook, I noticed I mostly drew bust portraits or full body poses that weren't super interesting. So this time I wanted to push myself with a prop and more movement. I did struggle a bit to get the pose how I wanted, and honestly by this point I was feeling a little worn out from filling 4 double pages in one sitting. I was also kind of overwhelmed not knowing what else to draw, so I decided to use both pages for one big sketch just to finish faster. Whenever I complete a sketchbook, I like to write goodbye on the last page. Sometimes I will draw my OCs or persona next to it, but this time I just sketched a random character in a dynamic pose and added the word goodbye. That way I can also clearly tell it's the final page of the sketchbook. The sketchbook has been quite a journey for me. Honestly, it's the most random and practice-focused sketchbook I've ever done. I don't think I've ever practiced this much in one sketchbook or in such a short time. My next video will be probably a full sketchbook tour of this one, so we'll go into more detail what I like and dislike about the sketchbook. Even though not every page turned out how I imagined, I'm still happy with the results. I especially love how the colored pencil sketches look. They add a nice change from my usual black and white pages. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me as I finished these last pages. So let me know in the comments which page was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!